Hi guys, so in today's video, we're gonna be ranking every single weapon in Roblox Rivals. Starting with the assault rifle, and that's an easy S tier. It is literally the best, and you can't even go wrong with it. Like it shoots fast, it does lots of damage, it can reload fast, it has lots of bullets. Like what else? And it's a free weapon, so what else can you ask for it? And for the bow, it's a pretty annoying weapon, but I'm gonna put an 80. It's so overpowered when it's charged. And in the new update, like it can do 72 damage when it's charged, and like I don't know, like 100 for a headshot, and you can spam it, which is really good. So yeah, that's A tier. Burst rifle is, I guess, B tier. It's basically an assault rifle, but worse. That's basically all I have to say for it. Chainsaw, I honestly the chainsaw is really, really underrated. I don't use it that much, but it's definitely better than the burst rifle. So I'm gonna put it at 80. It's so underrated. The exogun is C tier. It's the reloading time is really good, but it has its own bundle, which is 600 Robux, and that's a lot. And it's pay to win, obviously, and it just doesn't do that much damage, so I'm just gonna put in CTR. But the fist, okay, the fists are honestly the fists are S tier. It's also a free weapon, and you can double jump with it. It's so overpowered. You can do so much movement. The flamethrower, it's yeah, it's sadly it's S tier. It's honestly it's better than the fists. It's so overpowered. Just rivals. I really hope you nerf this weapon to the ground. It's still overpowered after the nerf. Okay, next is we're gonna do flare gun, and it can do. I think it's a solid B tier. It can do lots of damage. It's basically like a Molotov, but you have two bullets when you can shoot at any time. Actually, no, I'm gonna put in C tier. I just don't like that it's a secondary. I think it'd be better if it's a utility, but that's just me. Now the flashbang, if you like master this, you are literally like the goat. So flashbang's obviously S tier, but I'm not really good with it, so I'm just gonna put in an A tier. But it's better than the chainsaw in my opinion. And the freeze ray, it's so good with the knife and the shorty, but other than that, it's just not that good. Like seriously, it's just not that good. So I mean, like, well, I don't really know what else you could do with it. So I'll put in B tier, better than burst rifle. Grenade launcher, it's so good with movement. So I'm gonna put it in A tier, and it's better than the chainsaw because it's like a primary. It can do damage. Actually, no, I think it's worse because the chainsaw's a melee and it does a lot of damage and it can move really fast. So yeah, that's the grenade launcher. And then we have the grenade, and oh my god, if you master this, you are unstoppable, honestly. So I'm gonna put that in S tier. Handgun, it's not that good, but they did buff it, and it's now pretty good. I have been starting to use it a lot. I actually have a skin for it, but yeah. So I'm gonna put that in B tier. And the katana is controversially, I'll put it in B tier. Cause like I just don't. I don't really like it because normally when I use the katana, I only get like one. They only shoot like one bullet. Like no one falls for it anymore. So yeah, and the knife is, well, if it's literally S tier. It's if you master this, like with the grenade launcher, then you're just unstoppable. Honestly, medkit. Okay, I would have put medkit in S tier, but now it's like a B tier. It's not that good anymore. Your medkit keeps getting cancelled. It takes a little bit longer now, and it just people use the grenade and other utilities, which I'll get to in a bit. Minigun, I don't really know is the minigun good, but I don't really think it's that good. I'll be honest. So it's worse than the flare gun. So the minigun, it can go in C tier, not D tier. Molotov is S tier. It's so good. If you like hit your shots with these and throw it at the perfect time, you can obliterate your opponents. They're so good. Paintball gun, I don't actually like it because it has slow. Look, I'm gonna put it in D tier. It has slow DPS. It doesn't have that. It doesn't do that much damage. Well, no, it actually kind of does, but it does no headshot damage. And yeah, it's just I don't know. It just kind of sucks. You can just hide HUD if your screen gets splattered with paint, because that's what I always do. Alright, next one is the revolver, and I think everyone knows the revolver's S tier. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Super high damage. The reloading time is kinda fast, I guess. But I mean, you can unload the chamber in one go. It's so good, honestly. You can RPG. It's really good, and that's what makes it sad. But it's actually not that good anymore, honestly. Like, if my opponent is using the RPG, most of the time I actually win, like 6 out of the 10 times. So I'm gonna put that in. We'll put that in B tier, but better than the burst rifle. Scythe is S tier. It's so good with movement. Like, no, I'm so used to the scythe that, like, when I use the katana, I think that I'm like about to dash, but I'm not. I'm using a katana, and it's just because I'm too used to it because I always use it, and it's just amazing. Shorty's like an A tier. If you hit, it's only good if you like either you master it, which is very hard, or you just use a freeze ray. So it's pretty good for like trolling. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Shotgun's just the worst version of it, honestly. So I'll put that behind Shorty. Slingshot would have been like literally S, but now I'm just gonna put that. It's still good, but not as good. So I'll put that in A tier. And smoke grenade, yeah, that's F tier. No one uses it. It got nerfed, and it was already the worst weapon. So yeah, it's so bad. Sniper is I think sniper. If you master this, you're literally the GOAT. So I'll put this in S tier, but it's really hard to master, and most of the people just use auto shoot and aim assist. So I'm just gonna put it back in. I'll put it behind the flamethrower. Subspace trip mine's F tier. I mean, I have no explanation. You can't even scythe dash with it anymore, so it's basically useless, and no one falls for it anyway. So yeah. Trowel? People say the trowel sucks, but it's actually really good for movement, and it does so much damage. So it's if you're good at melee, it's the one for you. So, in fact, I'm gonna put that behind bow trowel. If you didn't see, I made a short, and it was about like me clutching the trowel when I was like low. It's really good. I'll leave that in the pin comment. And then last, but not least, we have the Uzi. The Uzi used to be bad, but now I've a little bit starting to use it a little bit more. So, I think it's good. It's B. It has very good DPS, but it doesn't have like good damage. Like basically what you have to do, you just laser them with the assault rifle, and then you just finish them off with the Uzi, and then you're basically done. So, yeah. And that's my tier list. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I had to rush this video because like I couldn't edit and stuff because like things. But yeah. So thank you for watching the video. See ya.